Good morning. Okay, wanted to hop on here and talk about how do you buy your next house when you are already a homeowner? A lot of times, first-time homeowners have it easy in some ways because they don't have to figure all of this other part out. But if you're lucky enough to want to downsize or to upsize or to just you own a home and it's just not working for you anymore, you have to figure out how to sell and buy at the same time. Ideal scenario, if you do decide to sell and buy at the same time as you're doing it on the same day. But it's always good to have backup plans. So there's essentially three options I want to talk about down and dirty. We're not getting into the nitty-gritty details. The first option is you don't sell your home. You can keep it as a rental property. It doesn't make sense for everybody, but generally it makes sense if you have a down payment outside of the equity of your first home. If you can rent it, like it can't have, rental restrictions with your HOA. And generally speaking, you want to have a certain amount of profit for it to be worth it, because being a landlord is not always the most fun and you're still on the hook for repairs. If your roof fails, something like that, you got to fix it. Renters sometimes do damage, et cetera, et cetera. But if you're clearing $500 or more, it might be worth considering. And then options 2 and 3 are if you decide you do want to or need to sell in order to buy your next home. You need that equity, or it just makes more sense for you at the end of the day. The second option, again, we're hoping to do this all on the same day, but if it doesn't work, I like you having a backup plan. So the first way to go about it is you want to buy first. This is really great for, it's really great for families, or just people who are like, I don't want to settle, period. I want to get in the right house and I don't want to be homeless. And I want to find the house first and then we sell. So that you have to qualify. So you have to talk to a lender to make sure this is an option for you, but it's a great option for those people. The negative being you don't know exactly what your house is going to get, and you have to qualify. The other option, if that doesn't work for you, it might be too much risk. I need to know exactly what I'm walking away with for my sale, et cetera, or you don't qualify for it, is to sell your home first. The perks of that being, again, that you know exactly what you're walking away and what you can put into this new home. And the negative being, if it doesn't work out, where we can't find your next home or we don't get the possession that we're hoping for after the closing, you might have to move twice. And that's why a lot of young families don't love that option, which I totally understand. But essentially, there are options. There's ways to do this. And I'm not even getting into all of the options, but just kind of the major choices. And I love kind of creating a custom plan of what makes the most sense for you. And I would love to talk more if you're interested.